Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMTrading. Today is May 12th, 2015, and today is Tuesday. So looking at the economic calendar today, not much going on in the economic sector. Some news coming out of New Zealand later, much late today at about 10 o'clock, Fed rate change there. So we'll see how that plays out in the markets. But starting out with yesterday's start, we had a little bit of a sell-off the day before yesterday in the Euro USD. We popped up just a little bit, about 20 pips. I said it would be a light day, and so it was. As we see here, not much going on. Yesterday we sold off, and then we popped up a little bit just to recover a little bit from these sell-off. Let's see how the week unfolds with the Euro USD. But I would like to keep it vis-a-vis what's going on in the Dow Jones. So this is the Dow Jones, the index for the New York Stock Exchange. And as we mentioned, we had this big rally last week with the NFP number that came out. And sure enough, we sold off. Okay, we hit this rigid level at this resistance level at 18,100 about ish. And when we sold off, we're selling off to 18,039. So the question really is this going to hold? So if it does hold, and we do, if we do just bounce even 30, 40 points, and we stay in this range between 18,025, let's say, and 18,130, we may see something in an outside breakout. But if we break it lower today, I think it's going to be much harder for us to substantiate some sort of breakout on the upside. So again, if it's going to consolidate here at these levels of a low of 18,025-ish level and a high of 18,130-ish level, and it's going to somewhat just churn between these two levels, then I suspect that we will break out higher. But we really got to maintain a new level and sustain it in order for it to go higher. So let's see how that unfolds during the week. Looking at the other sectors, the USD versus the British pound. British pound is nice, rallying very nicely. As we see here, we had this sell-off and then we broke out. So relatively speaking, the GBP has been very strong, and it is recovering from its debacle of 175. So we see that it is coming back a little bit here at 155. So again, we see that it is bouncing, and it's bounced higher than this 154 level. So we could see our next target of being 157. I would wait for a pullback before jumping into it, but you see that it is bouncing. Looking at gold. Gold hasn't really done much. As we said yesterday, it's really just flatline at 1183. I'm trading between 1187 and 1183. Let's see if this is going to unfold. And oil's been very quiet. So I'm waiting for the week to unfold, okay? The one thing that has been actually trading is the ZAR, the USD ZAR. And the ZAR weakened a little bit overnight, and as you see here, about 25 pips, and we're trading at above 12 ZAR to the dollar. And so, it's also finding a little bit of a new area for itself at this above 12 area. So let's see if it does break out on the upside. And remember, about 2 years ago, we were all the way at 8.5, and now we're at 12. So, that's a major move for a currency like the Rand, but I would keep it on the radar also to see if there are breakouts. Just trade it a little bit smaller because it is a little bit thinner, and it does have, more volatile moves, and the spread is a little wider, so on and so forth. So I would really suspect, just taking it easy. So let's see again what happens with the Dow Jones versus the Euro USD. GBP, if it continues to weaken on the upside, up to 157 level. This is Razak at CMTrading. I want to wish everybody a great trading day. Thank you.